Hey, what's going on? How's your learning going? Fantastic, I hope. If you've been alive, you've probably noticed that life has a habit of getting in the way of consistent learning routines, especially things like travel and vacations. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, it should be easier to immerse while on vacation. Don't you have more free time? But that couldn't be further from the truth. Vacation and travel are way busier than most people expect and plan for. But you're not most people. You'll plan ahead and make sure you don't lose out on language learning while still enjoying your vacation. These days, when I travel or take time off, I actually find it pretty easy to keep consistent in my learning because I set myself up for success ahead of time. There are 3 easy ways to keep consistent and enjoy your vacation. 1, learn as early or late as possible. 2, change your routine, but still have one. And 3, don't worry about efficiency. Let's go through these one by one. Starting early or late. Whether you're taking a staycation, going to a resort on the beach, or traveling to another city for work, things are going to be more spur of the moment or seat of your pants. That's just what happens. So doing your learning as early as possible in the day allows you to not worry about it for the rest of that day. You don't need to worry about it, feel guilty, or turn down any plans because I need to go read some French sentences. Sorry guys. The same thing happens if you go to bed early but actually use that time for your language. Doing it this way, either all at the beginning or end of the day, make sure that you don't end up resenting your language from stopping you doing things that you want to do. I actually do this same process whether I'm traveling or it's the weekend. Every Saturday and Sunday, I try to get everything I want to do done first, so then the entire rest of my day is free for whatever fun plans come up. For you, this might not be first thing in the morning, but maybe after your morning coffee and breakfast, but just make sure it gets done before sunbathing by the pool. Tip 2, having a different routine. A mistake that is pretty common is that people will try to keep the same routine that they have at home. You should change things up and make a new routine that's easy for you to do on the go. If it's too hard, you'll likely end up doing nothing instead of adapting and doing what you can. If you know you're going to visit family and that you'll be busy most of the day, take 45 minutes in the morning to make a cup of coffee and immerse in some YouTube videos. Even if you usually do more than that or use lots of tools, that's okay. The purpose of study on vacation is to maintain contact with the language, enjoy yourself, and not lose momentum. And then when you've come back home, you'll have a rejuvenated desire to work hard. But you do still want to have a routine while you're away from your usual setup. This just makes it easier to start without having to replan everything every day. Maybe it's as simple as read with an audiobook for 20 minutes, then watch 15 minutes of beginner videos. That would be an excellent plan, easy to remember and to do on the go. And tip 3, don't worry, be happy. The last thing I always remind myself to not do is worry about it. Language learning is a long game, so even if there's a week here or there that's maybe suboptimal, that actually won't hurt anything in the long run. That means you shouldn't worry about getting the highest quality study time if it's not in the cards. If you're going on a road trip and you can't use the reading tools you usually like, listen to a podcast or an audiobook for a week. It isn't going to mess you up, even if it's a little bit too hard for you. Give yourself permission to take it easy and do the simple stuff. My favorite is just to bring a book and download some videos on my phone or computer. If I get the chance to actually sit down and study, great. If not, I can always read or watch a video or two. So, those are my trio of top travel tips to teach you today. But actually, I'll throw in one more for good measure. Download your materials, please. A few days before you leave home, take some time to make sure you download whatever you'll need. We've all gotten burned by bad airport or bus station Wi-Fi, or by a family member who pays for the lowest possible download speed. Plan ahead. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps you prepare for your travels. What do you do for travel or time off? Are there any materials or tips that you think I missed? Let me know down in the comments. I always look forward to reading them. Good luck out there, and as always, happy immersing. Hey, as you know, there's a lot of language learning advice out there, which can make it kind of overwhelming and difficult to actually get going on your own learning. If you feel like you're struggling to figure out language learning, you're not alone. It's an extremely complicated process with tons of different steps. If you're looking for a step-by-step guide to create the perfect language learning routine for you, then you have to check out our new course. We spent thousands of hours designing a simple and straightforward process that you can use to create your own personalized language routine that actually works. We understand that every learner is different and that you have to roll with the punches and adapt. Every day for 30 days, I walk you through everything you need to know to build an effective learning routine, no matter your circumstances. We give you the advice and resources you need to ensure your success, so you don't have to waste time looking for stuff to do and can focus on learning. And if any questions do come up, don't worry. We are always there to answer any questions and clear up confusion. And it's all backed by our 90-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. If, for whatever reason, something's not quite working for you, we insist you get every penny back. It's time for you to stop wishing that you could learn a second language. It's time to become the master of your language learning journey. Check out the link below to get instant access and start your journey today.